First and foremost, I probably describe Scratch as a community-based business. Our focus has always been neighborhood and community, and a byproduct of that is feeding people and giving them really good stuff. And you know, Allison's Bagels they're probably world-renowned at this point. Our pastry side of the business is big, our savory piece is big, but I think we've been able to scale the business and grow it because of the neighborhood that has helped us grow. As Sonia likes to say, when we first moved here, there were tumbleweeds in Willard Square. We'll be 17 years in this summer. So we've got great history. We've grown with this neighborhood. We've grown as South Portland has grown. We've been really part of that and very proud of being part of that. My name is Bob Johnson. I'm one of the co-founders of Scratch Baking Company here in wonderful South Portland. I've got two other co-founders, partners, Allison Reed and Sonia Swanberg. Pre-COVID, on any given Saturday morning, there'd be a line out the door waiting to get in to get bagels and coffee and everything that we do. And then we have sort of our afternoon business, or had, we're only open till 1 now, but we had an afternoon business where people would come in, get their bread, get their bagels, grab a bottle of wine. Kids would come in for cookies after school. We had 2 full shifts. We were open 7 days a week. You know, we're down from 40 people down to about 18 to 20, I think, right now. So we had to cut our staff in half. And we're now operating 5 days a week, just 7 to 1. You know, there's less dollars flowing, but we've been able to get pretty efficient in how we're doing what we're doing. You know, I could probably talk for any small business, especially in food and beverage or hospitality. First quarter in Maine is not a fun time. I mean, you're burning cash like it's a bonfire. And then you couple that with the closure, it was pretty scary from a financial aspect. I mean, we were like, are we going to survive this? So first thing we did is like, all right, we need to figure out how to do curbside. And so we created this online ordering system, which to go from an in-person retail user experience to an online user experience, you don't do that overnight. So that was hard. And it wasn't, you know, perfect, but it got customers. There were cars up the street. On Mother's Day, there were some people in the neighborhood that were complaining that there was too much traffic waiting to pick up. So I felt bad about that, but it allowed us to keep going. And then we said, we know this isn't sustainable, especially in the summer. We can't have cars lining up all summer. So we wanted to make sure that we had some aspect of the business where we could allow folks just to walk up. And so now we can, you know, have folks walk up, order, and then do the online order. So it's sort of been this dynamic learning as you go. We pivoted, you know, out of survival mode. You know, it was like, what are we going to do? You know, 17 years, we can't let this thing slide away. You know, we're functioning and operating and succeeding, you know, from a business financial perspective, but our cultural connection piece, you know, we're doing the best we can. But I feel that. I personally feel that loss. I want to be with people again. I want to connect with our neighbors and our friends. You know, honestly, any business that's standing and doing business today through this deserves that award. I think it's important that we acknowledge everybody who's been able to figure this out. But, you know, for us, it means a lot. You know, we've been very fortunate to be part of this community, to part of South Portland. The city's always been great to us. We've been very lucky.